Hello, friends. Hello, and welcome to Happy Hour. Hi. And if you can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up. Audio's all right. Fantastic. Welcome. So let's begin by saying hello, welcoming ourselves, welcoming each other. And I start by saying hi. I'm Nikki in Mountain View, California, unceded Ohlone land, who is here and wants to say hello. Take it away.
I'm Lisa from Redwood City.
Hi, Lisa.
I'm Peter. I'm from San Mateo. I'm from San Mateo.
Hi, Peter.
I'm Vicky from Oakland.
Hi, Vicky.
Ali from LA.
Hello, Ali. Salam.
Salam. Everyone.
Susan from San Mateo.
Hi, Susan. And hello, Jamie from Coast Miwok Land, Marin County. Murray, Christine, and Bodhi from Down Under. Good afternoon to you guys. Hey. And aloha, says Amy from Oahu. Anybody else? And Bill in Dallas says hi.
Jesse Centerfell.
Hi, Jesse.
Susan. Red in the Shadows here in Oakland.
Red in the Shadows. I heard, whom else did I hear? A couple of other people. Susan. I heard I heard Susan. Was there someone else too?
Yes, Claudia from Carlsbad in San Diego.
There's Claudia. Hi. Anybody else?
Jerry from Toronto.
Hi, Jerry. Great.
Hi.
This is great. And hi, Adelia from Brooklyn. And you from San Diego, Charlie from Washington, Kim from British Columbia, Gitta from Vancouver. Hello, dear Canadian contingent. They're coming in one after another. I love it.
Celebrating 1 year since my retreat with you and Diana.
Hi, good to see you. So let's begin. I think the space is warmed up. The space is warmed up. So let's transition. Thank you, Neil, for posting information about Happy Hour Google groups. If you're new to Happy Hour, you're warmly invited to join to get quotes and references. And as I like to say, it's low in traffic, but high in heartfulness. So if you are unmuted, please mute yourself now, and we're going to transition to the meditation part, to Dharma and meditation. I changed the settings so that accidental unmuting won't be possible. We'll keep all the channels quiet, especially the chat for this duration. Please don't send personal chats to me while I'm teaching. Can be quite distracting. So wait until the end. Thank you. Last but not least, I'm going to turn on recording for audio Dharma. Here we go. There. So hello and welcome to Happy Hour. So for today's practice, I wanted to seed something, and to seed this, a couple of things actually. One is the sense of this invitation for considering that our intention, really everything, we lead with our intention, with everything in our lives, in the world, with our intention. And intending, inviting ourselves for this cultivation is really the very first step. So I want to share a poem that's written by someone, a practitioner who I'd love to share with you. It's inspiring. It's beautiful. The poem is called A Prayer for Awakening. So the sense of intention, this prayer for awakening. So here we go. And I'll share it when we're practicing, but just to drop it in. May my mind be expansive enough to hold whatever comes to visit. May my heart be brave enough to face all that is before me. May my eyes be sharp enough to see whatever is there. May my ears be keen enough to hear all that is said, and may my arms be long enough to embrace all that needs comforting. This invocation of may I cultivate my heart, myself in these beautiful ways. So I invite you to consider, may I, what invocation do you have? The invocation you have for your heart, your life as a practitioner. And another thing I wanted to see is, besides this idea of intention, actually connecting it with intention, is that tomorrow in the West, especially in the US, it's considered the Saint Valentine's Day. And that actually can bring some sadness for many people. Oh, I don't have a Valentine, a partner, and there's so many beautiful ways to construe, to perceive this idea of love. So let's celebrate Saint Valentine's Day tonight, being the eve of it, tomorrow the day of it, as a way to celebrate self-love, as a day to celebrate this beloved that is ourselves, this being that we usually forsake for another. We just forget, like, there's this wonderful being that needs appreciates love the first and foremost, and also to celebrate it as a day for universal love. It doesn't have to just be this one person and it's tit for tat and I like you and if you do this for me, if you love me, like, no, can we just be kind? Can we be loving to whoever shows up on our path? Could be the grocery store clerk. Can we share our goodwill, metta as goodwill, the sense of interconnection we have with every human being, instead of just thinking this in this limited way of just one in a particular way, etc. So really expanding this idea. So happy Saint Metta Day. That's what I like to. It's Saint Valentine's, Saint Metta. It's really Saint Metta Day. It's metta. It's metta by any way, shape, or form. So I've said plenty. So let's practice together. So I invite you to land in your bodies, to arrive with your invocation, with your intention. Whatever it is in this moment may be inspired by the poem I read from a fellow practitioner, maybe their invitation, their invocation is a seed for yours. May my mind be expansive enough to hold whatever comes to visit. May my heart be brave enough to face all that is before me, resting. Breathing with that, yes. May my eyes, my inner eyes, be sharp enough, open enough internally to see whatever is there, arises, whatever is here. Clear seeing. May my ears be keen enough to hear all that is said, all that is communicated. Internally, externally, deep listening to myself, to the universe, to others. And may my arms, my proverbial arms, be long enough to embrace all that needs comforting, which might start with my own heart, myself. I may need comforting in this moment, this body, this heart, as well as others. Connecting with the body, with our intention, with the breath. May my heart be limitless. Knowing its exultant, boundless capacity for care and love for all beings, for myself, for others. Metta, metta, kindness, goodwill, everywhere. May I accept and love myself just as I am. Connecting with the breath, with the body, with intentions, with goodwill. If thoughts are arising entangled, if you find yourself entangled in thoughts, it's okay. And we gently let them go and reconnect with our intention for presence, for kindness and goodwill. Starting with this being here and now, breathing, alive, just this breath. May I love and accept myself just as I am. May I love and accept this body, especially if it's having challenges right now, just as it is. With each breath, relaxing into, opening to whatever is arising in this moment. May I meet this moment with kindness. May I meet this moment, this body, this heart, this mind. May I meet all that arises with kindness. May I meet myself as my Valentine, a beloved other. May I open my heart to myself, fully loving, accepting, cherishing this complex human being that is me, who's doing their best. Who, in the words of Suzuki Roshi, are perfect. This being who's me is perfect, just as they are, just as I am. And there's always room for improvement. Can I open my heart to this being here, fully in this moment, just for a moment, risking it for just a moment? Can I always step back, but step in for just a second to see what it feels like? Love heals. Love heals. Can you offer yourself some healing love? See the good. See the good. Now expanding our hearts. They are expandable. What if we meet someone we know or maybe don't even know as a Valentine, as this seeing their goodness, seeing their humanity. It is said that the Dalai Lama, whenever he meets someone, that person feels like they're the most important person in the world. He gives them his attention, care, kind gaze, just honoring each person, each being, their uniqueness or goodness. What if you did that tomorrow on Saint Metta Day, Saint Valentine's Day, with, say, the barista who makes your coffee? See their humanity. See, give them your metta. And the whole world is full of Valentines, full of these beautiful expressions of humanity. Why not start tonight? The beings who are practicing with you. If it feels overwhelming, pull back. See yourself as a Valentine, this beloved other, this beautiful human being. As perfect as they are, and there's always room for improvement. All of us are mixed bags, and all of us are worthy of care, of love, of acceptance. May I see the goodness in everyone I meet. May I see the friendliness. May I receive with friendliness all that arises in my heart, in my mind, internally, externally in my life. May I meet this moment with kindness. As we turn to end this meditation, sit together. Feeling into your intention again. And recognizing the goodness of this intention. Why am I here? Letting the goodness of this wholesome desire shine in your heart, inward, outwards. Together, letting our lights shine and offering our light, our goodness, not just to ourselves, but to all beings everywhere. All beings everywhere. Know their own goodness. Feel their own love and care, their own goodness. May I feel my own goodness, my care for myself. May all beings everywhere be safe, happy, healthy, and have ease. May all beings be free, including myself. Thanks for your practice, everyone. Lovely to practice with you. So I'd like to invite us to consider our intentions. Why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we practicing? Why are we here? Why are we here tonight? Why are we practicing? Why are we showing up? Why is that? And feel into that. Why? And what can be the beautiful expression, the beautiful way of saying that, as I shared with the poem, Prayer for Awakening. What is your prayer for awakening? What is your prayer for awakening? May I meet the moment with kindness. May I be awake. May I be kinder to myself and others. May I, whatever it is, what is your prayer for awakening? So it's powerful to know, to see our intention, our prayer for awakening. It actually gives it more prominence when it's seen. And it's even more prominent not only when it's seen by us, but it's when it's seen by others, when it's held witness by friendly eyes, recognized, shared by friendly eyes. And we're going to do that for ourselves now in the small groups. So the invitation is, if you wanted to share something about your intention, let it be honored. Let yourself honor your intention. Let yourself be held witness. Be accountable. May I wake up in this very life? May I be kind? I know there are a lot of challenges, and maybe I lose my temper in these ways. May I have more ease in the midst of that, or whatever it might be. There's no right or wrong. It's just beautiful to see our intentions. And if you like to speak to it as much as you like, or as little as you like, honoring each other. And also, if you want to show up with silence, that's fine. So in small groups, one person, the first person will share something about their intention, just a short, maybe 30 seconds, or at most a minute, and then the next person, and then the next person will come back to you. So we'll go round and round. Make sure everybody has time to share. Only speak from your experience, not guiding, not directing, asking questions from others. Just show up as you are. And if you want to say pass or hold space, silent space, that's perfectly fine. But such a beautiful opportunity for receiving support, giving support, recognizing, acknowledging, just very take advantage of this. So I'm going to create the breakout rooms. And take care of yourselves with kindness. Take care of each other with kindness. Okay? So here we go. The rooms will close in about 20 seconds. We'll wait until everybody's back. But in the meanwhile, if you like to start sharing your reflections, you're welcome to do that in chat. Either type to everyone, in which case it'll be public, or just send to me, in which case I'll be private. Okay, the rooms are closed. Everybody's back. And welcome back. And if you like to share any reflections, you can raise your Zoom hand or type them in chat, either about the guided meditation or small groups. What did you notice? What arose? Especially if you haven't spoken in this group ever or for a while, you're welcome to share your reflections, to step forward. We'll take one or two reflections. Ellie, please.
Hi, thanks, Nikki, for doing this and creating this space for us. So, it's interesting because with the inner critic and all that I want to participate. That I have organically, I do mindfulness, and then the loving kindness arises out of that. I don't repeat the pattern. The sayings that much, but then out of the blue, for some reason, I started kissing my own hand like this. I have no idea where it came from or what it came through, but I like it. But when I remember, to be kind to myself, I don't know where that gesture came from. I don't know. Maybe I cook for myself so much. That's why I started kissing my own hand like this. But that's a nice gesture. I've never had it before. And then the other insight that came, that I just immediately went to find out where that came from and all that. That's not really important at this point. I'm just enjoying it when I remember to do it.
That's sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you for sharing that, Ellie. That just gladdens my heart so much. It's, these physical gestures. Sometimes, giving ourselves a hug or just appreciating, putting our hand on our hearts. There's I just tried it. It's so lovely. Just, sweetheart, thank you for doing all these things for me. Dear hand. It's also thanking your hand. Like, oh my God, I just feel this appreciation for this hand that types and cleans and cooks and just does. Try it, everyone. It's pretty wild. It's the sense of appreciation. It's very sweet. Come on, what do you have to lose kissing your own? It's very sweet. Thank you, Ellie. Thanks for sharing that. It's just such a beautiful gesture of appreciating this person who serves you, takes care of you. Yeah, that's very sweet. Thank you for that.
There's a lot of cooking, especially in the pandemic time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Thank
sweet.
you, Nikki.
Thank you, Ellie. And Jessie says, thanks, Nikki, for an amazing practice. I am so excited for Saint Metta Day. Oh, that's great. Love that. Thank you for that, Jessie. Yeah. Maybe we'll make space for one last reflection, if anybody wants to share or ask a question before we close. And for those who haven't been to Happy Hour for a while, I'm experimenting with a 50-minute format instead of 1 hour, just to see what it feels like. And so far, it felt a little lighter and felt good. So, yeah, other quick reflections, questions. What was it like for you to have your intention witnessed or shared by others? Was it empowering, supportive, scary? I know you have thoughts. Fred, please.
Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I find it powerful and important to actually say, I want to live with a more open heart, to have an aspiration that's really unrelated to any that I might have had as a younger person, that has nothing to do with acquiring or building a career or anything like that, and that there's a kind of seriousness about the intention that is increased by stating it, and by stating it in public, that yes, this is actually what I want to do with my life now. There's sort of a boldness about that, and I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Fred. There's a boldness about that. Yeah. Yes, may we all be bold. Oh, I see a couple more hands, and so let's just honor those and then close. But I'll ask see Claire, and even before that, I think people are in chat are telling me that Jeannie is waving her physical hand, but Jeannie, I don't see everyone. So can you possibly, oh, here, I see you there. Okay, you can unmute. There you go.
Yes, I don't know how to do this hand raising. I've got this little iPad. So well, I was just, my experience was that my partner was very gracious, listened to me. It was really nice to share my kind of a new understanding and thought I had. And then I was wanting to listen to him, and but we ran out of time. And so I didn't, so I'm not used to the time thing. I haven't regulated it well so that, we kind of know internally how much time we have and how to, when to change off or switch.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear you appreciate that they listen to you with care, and there's a regret. And, oh, I still wanted to listen, and I wish I had regulated my time more, and I still haven't got that done. I think what helps, Jeannie, for you and also for everyone else, is what we're doing here in the group is to turn to before we used to do monologues, like one person would talk for a while, but now we've changed that. So it's more a spiral. So each person, as I mentioned, shares just 30 seconds or at most a minute, just a tiny little nugget.
Yeah.
And then the next person shares, and then the next person, so that everybody has time. But I do appreciate your wish to have honored them. So I'm glad you said that, so I could bring that up. So,
Thank you.
Sure. Okay, you get the last word, Claire, and welcome, Stuart. First time here live rather than a recording. Yay! How wonderful! Welcome. This is great. Yay! Live is good. All right, Claire.
Thank you, Nikki. Just to follow up on your discussion of the way the groups work, we were a three-person group, and in fact, we did sort of stick to the 30-second principle. But what was really nice was that each person seemed to build on the person preceding them. It really was sort of an upward spiral. It was really very lovely.
Beautiful.
I think we all felt that we were giving each other something to each other.
Yeah, great. You couldn't have said it better. The idea of this, the beauty of the spiral is the uplift that happens, especially when you talk about your intention. It's so beautiful. Like it's a virtuous cycle. It just keeps going around, and we give each other gifts. So that's exactly the idea. Thank you, Claire, for sharing how beautifully that worked. Lovely. So thank you all. Thank you all for your practice, and thank you, Jerry. Happy Metta all year round. Exactly. Happy Metta all year round, everyone. Thank you all for your practice. Thank you for your cultivation. May you be well. May you be happy. May all beings be well and free, including ourselves. Thanks, everyone. Take good care. Be well. See you on Wednesday.